some like woman walking through a field, and it'll be it'll be real artistic, and then it'll be a real deep voice at the end. So it would be like, I was telling my brother about it, and he didn't believe me. He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was this woman walking through a field in a white dress." Like, only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate.
Yeah.
Tastes like chocolate. The Cadbury Flake. There was always a deep voice at the end. The Cadbury Flake. The new kind of way to eat a chocolate. Or like Whitaker's Whitaker's good honest chocolate since 1896. That was like the way to be an announcer, I think, back in the day. Was you had to have a real deep, gruff voice. Like, look at all the movie previews.
And then, you know what changed is they started deciding to put, like, comedians. Paul Ego ruined everything. I love Paul Ego, but he's like,
hey, it's Stickman
it's
for
meat
5
week.
Yeah, meat week at Pack and Save.
And you're just like, oh, there goes that.
$5 week.
Baritones, buddy, jumped off a cliff.
Yeah, like, what happened to Only at Countdown?
Do you know another ad was like real serious that I remember? The old BNZ ad with the horse running and like Mozart playing in the background. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it was so dramatic, and then they're like,
Bank with
BNZ, money. I can't even remember how that ended. I think the horse just got into the logo and they just said BNZ and the ad ended.
I really want to. So the setup we had for the 24-hour potty.
Yeah.
Where we had the screen. Like, I really want to start doing like, so we can watch YouTube clips and react to shit. Like
So hold on. I agree. You just eating that pedal pop like a cock, man. It's just putting me off. You just deep throating the shit out of that.
Yeah, and it's phallic shape too.
It is so phallic.
And I was looking you right in the eye.
It was so weird. I'm just like, I'm just going
to say, if cock tasted this good.
I'm going to have to take this out of the holder because it's fucking doing my head in. So you got to stop.
Hey, man.
Do you know I found one of your cigarettes in here?
Oh.
Does that make your day?
Did you keep it or did you?
Yeah, it's over there. It's over there somewhere.
Excellent.
It's probably pretty stale by now.
Cigarettes are not cheap.
I agree with the watching thing. However, there's something I want to do, and I've already told you this, so I'm telling our listeners this now, is I want to split it into a different podcast.
Ooh.
So maybe that's a YouTube podcast.
Okay, yeah. Because talking about ads,
I've
got one in my head that the old ACC ads.
I don't remember those.
Oh, I'm going to bring it up. It's only like a 20-second clip.
Yeah.
And my brother was telling me about it. He's like, remember like fruity bars? They're packed with all the and
the woman falls through the table or something.
Right.
That's right. Yes.
I laughed way too hard at that.
I remember the first time I saw it, I thought it was a TV show. I'm going, what the fuck?
I've never heard of fruity bars.
Yeah.
I'm like, this... Yeah, there was another one where it's like, the way to go is heat flow, the way to go. Like this guy slips out of the shower and he's just twitching on the ground.
Do you know what ad they need to bring back? It wasn't a television ad, though. It was a movie theatre ad. Do you know what I'm going to say?
What, like the muffler?
The Manawatu muffler ad.
Yeah, because that was always the last ad, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were like a major sponsor when it was like a locally owned theatre before Event bought it. When it was Downtown Cinema 8.
I remember it was Downtown Cinema 6.
Downtown Cinema 6, yeah.
Downtown.
And the muffler ad would always come on and everyone would kind of cheer.
Like, yeah. It became nostalgic, eh?
Because it was two things. It was one, that you've seen this ad for the last 20 years. And two, it meant the movie was about to start. So you're like, fucking yes!
Yeah. It was just like on TV back in the day. It was like the snowball. Like... Boom, boom. Like it was like a lifeline.
Yeah.
Like, are you dead to boohoos? Well, if John Kerwin's advice is not getting you far, fucking give us a call.
Yeah, I think we do a separate podcast where we watch things.
I still would love to. There's so many things. Just going back to the stuff that like we used to talk about, like being palmy food critics.
Oh yeah,
palmy. That needs us.
Palmy food.
To this day, I'm always like, there's only ever been like I don't think there ever will be like anyone added to this list. There's only 3 people I listen to when it comes to food.
Yeah.
My brother, because we are exactly the same.
Yeah.
The bro Antonio, we go way back, and he's half Chilean, just like yourself, and
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Anyone else, they as soon as they start talking, I'm just like, no.
My test is, and I've told you this, and I've said this on the podcast, my test is, where do you get Indian food? And if they don't say Rangras, I dismiss them as inhuman.
Yeah, like, Rangras.
Mind you, I did have one person who, I was like, okay, fair call. They're like, I was like, where do you get Indian? And they're like, Summerhill. And I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was like, I hear that's really good, but no, Rangras is number 1. And they said, yes, Rangras is number 1. But is it worth me driving to the complete opposite side? And I was like, fair call. Yeah. He's like, when you got a close number 2 or 3 right by you, do you know what I mean?
Proximity is important.
It's important, especially with the cost of gas.
Now, do you have a Sal's Pizza update for us?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, so I didn't message them today, but my wife did.
It's
getting a bit ridiculous. So they've got all the signs up now.
Do they?
Including the opening and closing timetable, the hours, operating hours, and all that sort of thing. Yeah, and so she messaged them today, and they said it'll be open in summer, but they wouldn't give her a date.
In summer?
Yeah, in the mic, mate, in the mic, or it doesn't happen.
Oh, here we go. Found it.
All right.
Even though no one can hear it.
Well, we can make them hear it. I'm sure I've got a cord on the table here.
That's why I give my kids fruity bars. Oh.
Dumb bitch.
This is on mainstream TV, bro. Just twitch it.
Fruity bars coming to a supermarket near you. That is a heinous ad, man.
Make your home as safe as houses.
That is a heinous.
And there's the guy that slipped over in the shower.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, my God.
Everyone forgot that ad because he was...
It was like when I tell people about Eddie Spaghetti.
Yeah.
The Waddy's our, hairy... It was
like a puppet.
It was a hairy fucking E.T.
Hairy alien.
Mm.
Yeah. And he liked
not like
spaghetti.
A cute Alf. No. Alf is cool.
Except for the eating cats. Do you think there was a euphemism for like
pussy?
Pussy, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really cold.
Is it? For those just tuning in, Cal's eating a red Paddle Pop. Popsicle.
When I was a kid, man, these motherfuckers were 50 cents, and there was about 10 flavors.
Yeah, that's right.
There's 10 fucking flavors. I remember this well because I lived in a dairy.
The yellow was my go-to.
The yellow?
Yeah, pineapple.
I'm trying to remember, because each popsicle had a character.
I don't remember that.
It was traffic light. There was cola, raspberry, orange.
Wasn't there a yellow one? Or maybe it's Fruit Juice.
I'm sure he's talking about Fruit Juice.
Okay, well, Fruit Juice was my go-to then.
Fruit Juice was the pineapple
Still
or
is, to be
the
honest.
grapefruit. I like the grapefruit one.
No, I like the pineapple and I like the orange.
People don't remember this from the early streets days. There was this, it was like a multicolor, it was called Twister.
I do remember exactly what it was.
It was like the length of a 30 centimeter ruler.
Yeah, the green and red. Green and
different
pink.
colors, like it was on a bamboo skewer.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. I'll tell you one not many people will remember, and I'm sure I've brought this up before. There used to be an icebox you get, and it was 3 flavors on one, and each flavor was separate, like they didn't even touch each other, and it was the shape of a fruit. So you had a strawberry, a lemon, and I think an orange.
Was it like a sorbet kind of?
Kind of, yeah.
Do you remember the Sonic the Hedgehog item?
No.
With the Pop Rocks?
I don't... No, I don't remember that.
Man, my knowledge is vast in this area.
I'm sure it is.
Because I lived in a dairy.
Yeah.
And you befriended the right man. Even though I started at West End, I think September.
Yeah.
So October, we had 3 months. But man, you definitely built some rapport with old mum. You'd come in and it's like, I didn't bring any money with me. I know the owners.
I miss old icebox. Toppers. with the raspberry crust. No, strawberry crust.
They're changing everything we love now.
And
So they
inside,
got rid of Goody Goody Gumdrops, cookies, and cream.
What the fuck, man?
But then, Coke announced that they're getting rid of the green bottle for Sprite, and they're getting rid of the infamous brown bottle for LMP.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of... I mean, Sprite only comes in a green bottle.
No, it'll be clear.
I mean, Sprite's clear, so that actually makes sense.
And there's the 7-Up bottle, is that brown bottle, gone.
Oh, for LMP?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's fucked up. I'm sure it's always come in brown, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always...
Brown and yellow.
Yeah.
It's been their colours forever.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're not going to do brown. What are they going to do?
I don't know, but it's going to look like unhydrated urine.
Yeah. It's
Right.
going to look like someone... someone needs to go back on dialysis or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's like, I always say, like, my nan in Auckland used to always laugh when I drink LMP, because in Niuan, LMP is like lahopia, which is dick skin.
Oh, yeah. Delicious.
She's like, you like that? Yeah, you pee in the mouth. I'm just like, what the... I'm like, well, it tastes delicious, man, so...
Yeah. Man, no more brown LMP. That's fucked up. I just can't imagine a life where LMP doesn't come in a brown bottle with a yellow label.
One of our Comedy Hub alumni, Siobhan, just came back from Auckland.
Oh, yeah.
And while she was up there, I was just like, she's not from, she's never really been to Auckland before.
Carnival, yeah.
Never been around. And I was saying to her, when it comes to food, you got to try Sal's. It's going to be here soon, but try it.
For sure.
She's like, what else? I'm like, Sushi Train in the city. Go there.
Yeah.
And I go, and Mexicali Fresh. Those are the three that popped in my head. And she tried Mexicali Fresh. She was like, we went out one night.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Mexicali Fresh in K Road?
Yeah.
She's like, dude, yes. I was like, she was like, yeah, it was good. Like,
So I never went to the K Road one. I used to go to the waterfront. The one on the waterfront, yeah.
on the, fancy.
Yeah. Because I used to work for Staples. One of my customers was right there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you
The
did-
Hilton. I used to
Oh, yep.
look after the Hilton, and they were right there, so that was my go-to. Do you want to ask Habitual Fix?
Oh, Habitual Fix. That was just down the road from Staples.
Yes.
The area where there was quite a few food places there.
You go get one of those giant sandwiches.
Yeah, well, I used to get
good.
the wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
When you worked at Staples, did anyone ever take you to the place where it was just called the Bakehouse? And so...
just near Habitual Fix.
No, it was further down. So, like, you'll go... Oh, man, I can't even remember how to get there, but you sort of had to go around the back industrial sort of way, and then there was, like, all these places, and there was a place called the Bakehouse, and it was like Subway where they'll make your sandwich for you.
No, we used to go to Botany for our lunch.
Oh, you
The
missed
Asian
out.
food court. The Asian food court.
Yeah, that was all right.
It
The
was-
Asian food court.
Yeah, and then I'll nip over to fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, nice.
All this talk of Krispy Kreme.
No, Donut King, man. If you're in town, Donut King.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, because off the back of this 24-hour potty, like, it's just opened our eyes to a lot of things. But a lot of it we kind of already knew, because it's all of this revolves around my health. Like,
Yeah.
and if you wanted to do like separate YouTube stuff, I really want to do like Palmy food critic stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think it's one of the ones where you've got to go out and film it.
Yeah,
Like, you've got to go to places and film it.
yeah, because so many people are asking like for like where's good to eat around Palmy,
Yeah.
and I feel like our palate is trustworthy.
Yeah.
You know, like we're the sort of people that you'd want to listen to. Not because, man, some people when they talk about food, I'm like, how are we even friends? Shut up.
The only problem I have is where I go wrong is I don't eat seafood.
That's fine.
So a lot
There's
of
no,
people are
like-
like, oh, you got to come try this place. And I'm like, oh, I don't eat seafood.
Oh well,
So
I don't eat onion rings.
What?
I can't
Oh, my
stand
God.
onion.
I love onion rings in a burger, man.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Nothing ruins my pizza more than onion on it.
Oh, I love onion.
Yuck, man.
I fucking love it. Hey, like,
I
I
do-
think that's because I'm Chilean, though, and like everything has onion in it.
I just get like crunchy white onion. Like I do miss a good old fucking fashion like sausage sizzle on a Saturday. Like
Yeah. But you don't have to have onion on that.
Nah, but like the amount of shit I get, people are like, hold up. So sausage sizzle with no onion. I'm like, nah, yuck. People are like, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's the only thing I don't eat. Well, that and I didn't eat a scorpion in Thailand.
Fair call.
That was scary looking shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat one either.
It was like longer than my hand, and that was shiny. He's like, come on. I'm like, nah. There's certain things. But Thailand was a trip, man. Like,
yeah,
we went into one restaurant, and you know how like everything over there revolves around sex. Sex runs the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this place was like
the leaders.
Like while you're eating, that you get like a blowjob under the table while you're eating.
No, I couldn't do that.
No, we didn't know that. We sat down looking at food, and then like there was an older guy. There was only one other guy in there. This older fat
everyone.
This fat guy was just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, and we're like, what's going on? And then one of the boys is like, don't tell me this motherfucker's getting a blowjob. And
You're like, I have what he's having.
So the waitress came over, like, you guys had to order, and then one of the bros like, how much for a blowy? She's just like 50 baht. 50 baht is like, it's like $1.
Yeah, but it's what you're
like,
not just catching a blowjob, if you know what I mean.
We were just like, nah, we just want some green curry. Nah, fuck this shit. Like time and place. We're hungover.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock. We're good. But it was always like, we were always walking past it. And sometimes there would be like a good like 20 people in there.
Gross.
Yeah, like just smashing back some masamang curry while you're getting a hand job.
I can't eat masamang curry. Yeah.
What about like Penang curry?
Oh, no.
Curry?
It's because I had a bad experience with it once at a local restaurant.
Ooh, yeah.
Summer Hill. Up in Summer Hill, there's a place there.
Yep.
And we went in for lunch, me and Jen, in Brecon, actually. We went in for lunch.
And how do you fuck up a masamang curry?
Well, I'll tell you. And first we walked in, and there was no one in there. And we're like, hello, we're calling out for staff. And we're like, okay. And we're about to leave, and then someone came out, they're like, oh, do you want lunch? We're like, yeah.
Yes.
And then they do like a lunch special. So I ordered the masamang curry, and Jen ordered, I think it was pineapple rice, which is one of her favourite dishes in the world, pineapple rice. And both of them, the masamang curry was literally like chewy beef, tomato sauce, and beef broth. That's all it was.
What, any potatoes in there, motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, some potatoes and shit, but I didn't dive deep enough to get them.
Oh, man, don't go that. Nah, I only have 2 places. Like, it sounds so fucking bullshit. Artists like Thailand ruined Thai food for me in Palma.
Probably. I have no doubt about that.
But if I'm going to get Thai, there's only 2 places, and they're right
that?
across the road from each other. Thai House Express or Chata Thai, depending on what dish I want.
I like Thai House Express. Chata Thai I think is nice, but I think it's a little bit overpriced.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, but
it's nice food, though.
If I don't look at the price, if there's a few dishes they do really fucking
Fair
well.
enough, yeah.
And that or that Bangasine Kitchen on...
Bangside Kitchen, yeah.
Bangside Kitchen.
That place is nice.
Yeah.
I like that place.
Buck.
Yeah. And the guy who runs it is so lovely. We've been in there a few times, and he's really nice.
So, like, I wouldn't mind doing some food critic shit.
Yo, I'm fucking down, man.
The amount of times like I've been with, like, so Justin Nye's one of them. This was like a couple of years ago now. We went into M&M's, kebabs, and like he ordered his, and then I ordered mine, like a kebab, and also ordered a pizza on the side. And then he was like, "Can I change it to his sauces?" Oh, that you could pick. And then we sat down. I'm like, "Look, Justin, like," he's like, "You're gonna eat both?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is how you do it." So I took 2 bites of the kebab.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed like the wood fire pizza. Yeah. It was just a pepperoni. And I took 2 bites of that, like, because, you know, combo of foods. And he was like,
shake it up.
"You're fucking crazy, man." I'm like, "Try it." And he's like, "All right." You know, and he took 2 bites. And then he took a bite of that pizza.
Yeah.
Of the mouthful kebab. And his eyes, like, just widened. He's like, "Holy shit." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "This how you eat." Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I eat a lot, but it means like I can find like good combos. Like I love mixing my shit.
Yeah, but you don't eat like the Big Mac cheeseburger.
The what?
The Big Mac cheeseburger idea.
Like
my Big Mac cheeseburger. You like mixing food up, but I tell you about this Big Mac cheeseburger.
No, because you
wrong.
deconstruct.
Yeah,
I just can't like.
No, I don't
can't
deconstruct.
Fuck with it.
I reconstruct.
but then you also deconstruct. Don't like. Am I thinking of another?
I just take some and I put it in the other with some other things, and then there's some that I eat on its own. And
See, I'm the sort of guy that
it becomes a banquet.
like, I'll have a burger in each hand and bite,
Yeah.
and then quickly grab some fries and shove it in at the same time.
Funny, I was thinking about this today because after work we stopped in the we took Mia to hockey, and then afterwards we stopped at the supermarket to get to get dinner. And I said to Jen, I won't come in because I'm hungry, and if I come in, I'll end up buying shit I don't want.
Don't go in the supermarket when you're hungry.
No, bad
That's
idea.
a death trap.
And then I'm like, but if you see something nice, grab it. She's like, okay. Well, 2 days before, she asked me what I want for Christmas, and I told her this is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
I want two peanut slabs, the little ones, because when you have one, you kind of want another one.
Not the extra large one, just the OG.
The little OG peanut
slab.
But you need two. And then I want a nectarine drink, preferably fresh up nectarine.
Oh, is that the purple?
No, it's kind of like a peachy colour.
Oh, yeah, nectarine, underrated.
Oh, so my favourite fruit is nectarines.
Is it really?
Oh, man. If you put a bowl in front of me of nectarines, I would eat one of them because I'm actually allergic to fruit. So
Oh, that's so fucking fortunate.
I know, but nectarines are my favourite thing in the whole world to eat.
See, mine's Golden Queen peaches.
I like those too.
You're only out 2 months a year.
Actually, you know what? I like just about every fruit. Like I'm actually
But you're
deadly
allergic
allergic.
to...
I'm deadly allergic to kiwi fruit, and I love them.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like I love things that are kiwi fruit flavoured because I can eat it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I can't eat kiwi fruit. I can't eat rock melon.
You're not missing out on anything with rock melon or kiwi fruit.
I love them, but I love fruit. Like I love fruit, but I can't eat it because I've got an oral pollen allergy, and all fruit is made from pollen.
Oral watermelon? What?
Pollen, pollen.
Yeah.
I have an oral pollen allergy.
I'm highly allergic to pollen. Like,
So-
is it a different kind of...
So when I don't. If I smell it, no problem. If I sniff it, I
So
don't.
you don't
get hay
have
fever.
that general hay fever shit?
No, but if I eat it,
Oh.
I have a reaction to it. So I can eat, like, for example, when my wife buys a watermelon, right? I can eat maybe like one slice, and then like 2 hours later I can eat another slice.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. If she gets strawberries, I can eat like two, and then I can't eat any more. Yeah. Like today, I had an apple, this beautiful apple.
I had a whole apple today.
It was beautiful, and I was like, I wish I had another one, but I couldn't eat another one. Apples aren't so bad. Bananas aren't too bad. Oranges are borderline. But like really polleny fruit, like apricots, peaches, nectarines, pears. Yeah.
Speaking of food, we've got a gig in Wonga's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Porridge Watson for,
Yeah.
for Dan Brader, like he's touring the country.
That's right.
And I saw on Facebook on a group chat that you were like, "Hey, is anyone driving over?"
Yeah, because I don't want to drive.
Like, who else is going from Palmy?
I don't. That's why I don't know. That's why I asked.
I don't think there's anyone else.
Yeah. Look, I actually don't know.
Unless Morgan's going to come for the ride to the show.
Oh, I got two fingers crossed.
But that's on a Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, who wants to fucking drive? You know.
It's not that I mind. I don't really want. Yeah, I just don't want to drive. I just like. I prefer other people drive.
When was the last time you had a Wanganui JB's kebab?
I've never had one.
Well, we need to get on that.
Well, it won't be this week.
No, because we've got a fucking few things going on in next month, man. We've got
Christmas.
oh yeah, the
Oh, okay. You're talking about other things.
well, we've got like two blowout comedy gigs. One on Sunday, the one following week here at the Globe.
Yep.
We've got our end of year Comedy Hub shindig, which is here,
Yep.
and like I saw like even like Sparrow and that are coming.
Yeah.
Katie Boyle, Therese. That's gonna be cool.
Yep.
I'm sure I could. I'm picking. I'm gonna get intoxicated to fuck. Yeah.
For what? For what of all of those things?
Like
For all of them?
Nah, that Comedy Hub end of year.
Oh, okay.
We've got the awards.
Yep. When's that? I just
Um,
don't know.
Fuck, I don't know dates. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. I don't know dates, man. Like
I think it's so tomorrow is Fresh and Funny, and then it'll be 2 weeks from then. Tomorrow's the first.
wow.
I
So
got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Fuck.
you know what? 31 days till 2023, and I think I'm gonna fucking make it.
You reckon? One more
Yeah.
time around the sun?
I think
And then
so.
it's real close to your birthday as well.
Because there were times this year there's no way I was going to see 2023.
Yeah.
I'm like, it wasn't like I was ominously planning something, but I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
There's no way, and I think I'm going to make it, which is fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
2023, and then my birthday on Valentine's Day, 14th of Feb.
Yeah, man, Valentine's Day.
I mean, the way I look at it was when people were just like, oh, who gives a fuck about birthdays these days, right? I'm like, nah, I don't have that attitude now. For me,
it's a real celebration.
Yeah, I'm just like, I made it another year. That's a legitimate feeling that I have. Like, I made it another year. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Especially, like, you look back at times where it's like, ooh, touch and go. Like, the whole, extension cord around the neck and knotted up, and you're standing on this lazy boy, and then I remember grabbing onto that banister, like the beam, going across the garage. Man, I tell you what, I don't know if you never felt so alive or so just dialed in at that very second. I was like, wow, how close, and obviously that really, I think, subconsciously inspired you for that logo that you made, the Lego Man. But obviously we've found out from the 24-hour podcast that if we want to take this thing further, we have to change the logo, because you won't be able to like publish it anywhere.
Yeah, it's not just that, but I think we've not outgrown, but our lives have changed, and it's time for it to change with us.
Yeah, I do buy into the narrative of it needs to change for it to, because look, like Mike King's company, charity foundation, I Am Ho, tried to market us. In 5 minutes it was online.
Yeah, that's right.
But you've because I've been sick for like over a week now, right?
Yeah. And
you messaged me like all these, because for people that don't know, the logo for our podcast, it's the Lego Man, and what you may not know is that's actually just Dylan's handiwork of just playing with Lego, put a black background and take a photo, and he's been coming out with all these ideas like nah, and then I don't know when you sent it, you're like the anticipation is killing me. Like, look at your phone. Like,
I was like, be alive, motherfucker.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw it like 3-4 days later. And I saw it. I'm like,
I even preface, because you had spoken to me that day, so I'm like, okay, he must be okay. I'll send it to him. And I even sent you like I sent you a message that said, "Are you ready?" And then like I sent you a GIF of Triple H being like, "No, are you ready?" Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait for him to reply.
That sounds like Friday. I didn't see it till Tuesday. Oh, you poor cunt.
And then I was just like, okay, I'll just send him the pictures and he'll see them. And I'm like, And I left everything set up in case we want to do some minor tweaks. But then Jen was like, can you take that shit down? Because it's, you don't know this, but it's in a proper photo box that's quite big. Like, it takes up quite a bit of room. And our house isn't big. So we were talking about this today. We're like, where we're going to put the dogs, we need to move them from where they are, where they sleep. They're in a crate. And so we're like, where we're going to put it. And we realize like we have literally no spare room in our house.
Whoa.
So for this thing to take up room, this box is like 50 centimeters wide. I didn't realize how big it was. Tall. Yeah, that photo is legit big. Like, that is huge. Did you
just add those 3 dots? That was all that was needed.
Oh, I'll get that. I'll do that tonight probably.
So when are we going to unveil the new logo?
Tonight or tomorrow.
I like
put it this way. I will not put this podcast up until that's done.
Like, I liked it.
You like the 3 dots though?
I definitely like the 3 dots.
Yeah, because it's not on that one.
Oh, I definitely like the before you jump ... But I like the addition of the dog.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, when I was developing that,
that's cool.
I reached out to Carl. I was like, bro, we're doing this, and originally I had this idea of us falling off a building, and there's people below to catch us.
Yeah, I was thinking there was heaps of ideas I had, but I'm like, how are you going to Lego?
Yeah. I found a way to Lego it. It was really cool, but Carl made a real good point. He's like, no, it's about stopping people before they jump. So it's okay to have an ambulance at the bottom, but it's too late then. So it's a good point. So I changed it to, you wanted the black dog, and I did have the black dog, and people listening, you'll see it. I did have the black dog on top with us, but literally when you took the photo, you just can't see it.
Oh no, I think
it just looks like this black blob.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah. So the dog is at the bottom, and originally I had an all black dog, but again, you just couldn't see it.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah, so I changed it out to a German Shepherd.
Yeah, look like a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
It's
I
a
think you
German
nailed
Shepherd,
it.
Yeah.
I think you fucking nailed it.
It looks really cool. So for those listening, if you know our old logo, this one looks very similar.
Mm.
Like, I tried to get it as similar as possible. I wanted to make the tower exactly the same with the same colours, but we've lost some of the Lego. So I couldn't. I couldn't even find some of the pieces. I'm like, God damn it. So I did it as close as I could. And the other thing which you'll... oh, no, I didn't use that photo in the end. I was going to say, even on one of the photos, the original man was standing on a red, yellow, and blue set of blocks. And I originally had the dog standing on those, and they were broken, like laying about, and he was just standing on them. But it didn't come out.
How's the uploading of stuff from the 24-hour potty going?
Slow.
Yeah, it looks because is it just time consuming?
Yeah, I'll get it done.
Because like I was so good about the Oscar Kiley, how the start got
cut off,
because that was my favorite part when we first were just like, holy fuck, it's Oscar Kiley. Like, how do you react to it?
So we had him in the end for about 20, 25 minutes.
I thought that we were good because we could have just like, kept them like talking, and they would have done so, I'm sure, happily for quite a while. Yeah. But we kept things like...
Well, I had told him 10 minutes, and he had agreed to that. And I said 10 I said 10 to 15. He was cool with that.
He looked like he had a good time, and he extended the offer of meeting up.
Yeah. He was afterwards. He sent me a message, and he's like, "Be nice to meet in person." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Well, I'm planning to go to Auckland before Christmas.
Yeah,
like hoping in a couple of weeks, and if so, then I'll definitely.
A message.
Yeah.
Reach out to him.
Can you imagine just sitting down, just chilling, and then you just spitball and you come up with a next great idea.
I've got some ideas to pitch.
We got it.
I've got 3 great ideas. Do you want to hear them?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
Okay, here we go. The first one is The first one's not purely my idea, so I have to put that out there. This is mine and Nathan's idea. We both had this idea about 1.5 years ago. We thought, fuck, that'd make such a good show. You've watched Louis C.K.'s show, right, Louis?
Of course.
Hell yeah. So you know that style of show, Imagine that style of the tone of that show about Dan Brader. Okay? So it's about Dan Brader and his dad.
Right.
So do you know the relationship they have?
No, but I see a lot of stuff on social media.
Yeah.
Dad seems like a dag.
Yeah.
He seems like a dag.
He's a real... I think we've got to get Dan on to talk about it and run it by him. But the idea is that it's a Louis C.K. style show, the tone of Louis. But yeah, it's kind of about Dan Brader being like this comedy goon. But at the same time, his dad thinks he's a loser. And he's kind of like always broke and suffers from mental health and all that sort of thing.
I feel like honestly, I feel like I could manage my time more and write more.
Yeah.
And I'm in awe of someone like our friend Justin Nye who compiled screenplayed a whole play.
Yeah.
We could be doing that. Studying I don't know. We'll be speaking of studying, bro. Looking at for my daughter next year.
Oh yeah.
Because it's zero fees. Like if you go to UCOL to do NCA level 2 and 3.
Oops. Sorry.
But then by doing so, it's called is it called young graduates?
Yeah, that sounds
But there's
right.
all these different scholarships and stuff.
Yeah, she'll be eligible.
Involved, and she's Māori and Polynesian.
Oh, she'll get all the scholarships.
With a quote unquote beneficiary father, solo parent. Oh, she's going to be raking in the Benjamins for shout. And then
what's she going to study though?
Well,
she's going to do the NCA stuff.
Yeah, but she's in the right environment because she's constantly around. First of all, it's a far smaller concentration of people.
Yes,
that's what she can do at school.
Yeah,
but you're around if you want to know more about a certain career path, you're right there in the right place. Because I was to her, next year for school, you're 16 now, and I was just being realistic. Do you really want to do study 6 subjects a day?
Yeah,
stress out, or do you really want to zone in on what you really want to do?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I want to do that. I'm like, you're still going to be doing schoolwork for that first year.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more catered to, if you start picking up on what exactly you want to do, you're in the right place.
Yeah, that's cool.
And she goes, because she's been wanting to work, but I'm just like, it's the student allowance, you don't have to pay it back.
Yeah.
I was looking at it like last night. I'm like, oh, this is a sweet deal.
She should also look at, I just finished studying through SIT. That was really good. And that was free. Completely free.
Well, I was going to ask you about that because I want to learn more about production and editing videos.
Yeah. You can do that through SIT. You got to pay for it.
But it'd be more hands-on, wouldn't it? Like, would you have to be like...
No, there's a remote, I think. Don't quote me 100%. I know they've got a diploma in photography I really want to do.
Because I'm sick of being so lost. Like, when you and Morgan were talking about shit for that podcast, what you guys had set up, and I was just like, I don't know what you guys are talking, or having to rely on you to post shit, because I don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, I mean, most of the stuff I do, I've learnt just through Google and YouTube and just trying it. Most of the stuff I know how to do is through photography. Yeah. And even then, there's a photography course in town I want to do this next year, but there's also this diploma I want to do, but that's going to cost me like $2,500.
Because I really think we could take the shit to we've had a year breaking ourselves into this whole podcasting thing.
Yeah.
And for me, the validation came from our peers after the 24-hour potty.
Yeah.
Like people that...
Not just our peers, but...
Well, just people that, like, I was just blown away the amount of people that not only listened in, but watched for, like, hours and hours on it. Like, you know, they were really impressed by it.
I tell you what, man, the other day one of the people who we both love was there, who was commenting on all the things last night, all the things that night. And I was like, bro, you should come down, right? And he's a fellow comedian. And his wife she's a lovely person, like fantastic. Check your phone. And so I ran into his wife, and even she was like, I really enjoyed your podcast. I was like, what? I was like, did you listen to it? She goes, yeah, well, fuck.
You did it.
Edited it. Edit.
Why aren't you allowed to say his name?
Let's not get into that. Okay. So I'll edit that. So he...
If you're going to edit shit, then I might as well say, there's a lot of Richies.
There's a lot of rich people in this town.
Yeah.
Richie Rich. I like those pedal pops, but they're too rich for me.
Yeah. How does that feel, the taste of your foot?
In my mouth? Oh, jammy.
It was like when we were meant to... Remember Liam Squire?
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh,
By the way, that message you sent me, I sent you the other day of who I want on the podcast. I said Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I saw Liam Neeson. Like,
I do legit want Liam Neeson.
Yeah, who doesn't want? Who do you want as like guests for the next podcast? I was thinking people we know, and you're like
Liam Neeson. I'm
like, well, yeah. Well, why not stop? Why stop there? Fucking miles to get Samuel Jackson. Look at these motherfucking interviews on a motherfucking podcast. I'd rather have Samuel Jackson.
Anyway, I saw his wife, and she was like, I really enjoyed it. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. She's
how do you handle these? How do you handle these compliments from people? Like,
oh, I was blown away because this was not the person, and it's not that. When I say this isn't the person I expected to say that, it's not like I have anything like we don't like. She's a fantastic person. Yeah, but she's not our demographic, so I didn't think she'll tune in. But she's like, no, she had it on, and we ended up. She said, Rich. Oh, I keep saying his name.
You're going to be editing a lot.
No, I'm just going to ask if I can say his name. He had it on a lot, and she's like, it was great. We really enjoyed it. And I was like, oh my God, I was so moved.
Even old Katie Boyle, when I saw her Fresh and Funny 2 weeks ago, she goes, I pretty much listened to it like all night. I listened the whole time.
We never at any stage had 0 listeners. We constantly had a
and we were flying without a net, man. Like
the lowest we got was 6 at any one point. And that was in the middle of the night with no one. No
we can't
special
expect
guests.
people to like stay up with us.
No, that's not fair. But yeah, 6 was the minimum.
I'm already amped for next year, but like I feel like a year in, and like so now, like you know, it's been a very very slow fucking road, but like the health is getting there, and next year because with health permitting, like, man, sky's the limit. And I fucking fully agree with the whole, like, the YouTube, like, because a lot of clips I watch is just like comedians reacting to YouTube clips that I find funny anyway.
Yes.
You know, and it's like, that shit's, I'm not saying we're looking for easy way out, but like you could just do like a 10-minute like clip of that, like learning how to also, instead of like publishing an hour and a half podcast, learning to like take 5 to 10 minute clip highlights.
Yep.
And that's what we need to like flood.
Yeah.
Social media.
There's also, I've had the idea that I like to do a podcast, which is a watch along podcast. So in other words, we pick a movie and we watch it and we commentate throughout the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And people can put the movie on their TV, like we'll say 3, 2, 1, play. And so it's all synced up. And then we will commentate. Sort of like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean? So some of it will be funny, some of it will just be observational. The second movie pitch I have, oh, by the way, because I only told you one. Oh, that was a TV show. Second TV show is... I've sent you the script. I've written a script for it.
Oh, that was back in 2020. You sent me.
Yeah, so it's 4 guys, and they accidentally become the mayor and 3 of the councillors for a tiny borough in New Zealand.
Yeah, was that one of the other things you wrote? Was
based in Pahonga Valley.
Yeah, wasn't like an old folks' home where you wrote like a.
Oh, I've written a bunch of skits. I've got about 12 to 13 of them.
You should get back into that. Like,
funnily enough, I actually downloaded. I actually got a script writing software, because all of them are just on Word and they're just notes. So now I can convert them into a proper script, and then if we can do a shot list and everything, we can actually go out and film them.
Yeah,
we just got to get some like stuff to do it with, not equipment, because I actually think we've got all the equipment we need. We just got to get like for the old folks thing, we've got to get like old folks stuff, catheters and shit.
Catheters and shit.
Like saline bags, and have a place that looks like a rest home.
Because we could have different. Because then my overall like, I don't know, vision for this whole thing is to create a brand where they're like these different channels.
Yeah, well, that's what I want as well. That's why I say like I like doing the reaction videos, but yeah, there needs to be a different channel. And then, like, I like doing the food, but there needs to be a different channel.
Yeah.
All under one umbrella. It's kind of like Mr. Beast. He's got, like, 5 channels. Do you know what I mean? And they're all Mr. Beast, but they're all different things.
Yeah, because then we get into the nitty-gritty, like, because I believe in what we're doing. Like, this whole Before You Jump podcast, I believe in the message that we're sending. I believe we've made a positive change.
Yeah.
Amongst our, like, you know, social network, people around us. And the feedback we're getting just to validate how we feel is it's like, you know, without even, because we have not fucking tried to advertise or anything. We the odd time we'll put something on Facebook or something.
Yeah,
but really,
we have the Before You Jump Facebook feed is the saddest Facebook feed you've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's basically when I remember to say something.
Like and like it's, I don't know, it's amazing how we're like, you know, over 20 countries now.
Yeah,
are subscribed to us because of and because the way that happens is the words that are used in like the description of each like podcast.
Yeah,
like that's like that ups your like Google search optimization and then whatnot. So, and that's without even trying to.
Yeah,
but like we said, the whole point of this thing was overall health.
Yeah,
you know, health and wealth. There's a reason why health is first. And I don't know, like
there's so far no wealth, negative wealth.
Not yet, but wealth can become in other currencies like time.
Oh,
like, you know,
wealth to me out of this podcast is definitely not money, because there's no money. But like, yeah, it's
saved my life.
Yeah,
I don't say that. I don't pull any punches. Like, when it definitely has. And that whole JK's black dog joke, which is voted at the upcoming Comedy Hub Awards for Joke of the Year. The thing is, though, is I had like how long? Like basically 18 months off, riddled with depression on the daily. I had to do something. People don't realize that joke is very near and dear to my heart. That whole JK's black dog, but like just looking at it from a different point of view, and that all started from us talking about just taking the piss out of John Kerwin. My favorite moment from the year that we've had was when we talked about foghorning. To me, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
That gets me lolling every time, without fail.
I will say this about the Golden Gags. I've never been nominated for a Golden Gag, right?
For one particular joke.
One particular joke, because all my jokes are fucking...
Yeah, how do you separate greatness, I guess?
But there was one joke this year I was like, if I was going to win one, it's going to be for this joke.
Which one?
The humming hitchhiker.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like, oh man, not even a mention.
I reckon if you continue to work on the Mick...
Oh, I know, I keep meaning to bring that up. The problem is I forget material.
Yeah, same. It's
I forget it. Like I forget it's there. So I'm like, oh well. Also, I have this thing about doing repeating material. I can only do it 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I can't do that joke anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mentioned on stage 2 weeks ago that I lost my virginity at Disneyland.
Yeah.
People weren't really that impressed. I was like,
no.
Not impressed. Well, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Would you lose yours? Fuck it at a party.
Yeah.
Would you lose yours back of a car in a field?
Yeah.
What about you, G? Just Disneyland, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah. Don't glaze over that. That's amazing. First of all, how the fuck did we even get the poorest fucking family? I always tell people because we won the Heart Foundation raffle, so we won a house, a car, and a holiday.
Yeah.
And at the time, Mum was working minimum wage, over 100 hours every week as a cleaner.
Yeah.
I had 2 paper runs.
Yeah.
Because Dad had his heart attack and stuff, so he couldn't work. And we're at the shitty rental down Ruahine Street, having baked beans and fish fingers every day.
Oh, yum.
And then not when it's months on end, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And then next thing you know, we're standing in front of the big fucking bin, laughing, how the fuck did we?
Yeah.
We went to the right family.
Yeah, for sure.
But come on now, I lost my virginity at Disneyland. If that ain't a story,
I lost it in my bed.
wow. At least it was in the bed and not fucking.
I don't do that back in the car shit.
Well, shit was wild in teenage party days, man. Every girl was down for it. Down for a sneaky bloody bash. I didn't, Kiana was like, how did your set go?
Yeah.
And I didn't say, I didn't tell her that I mentioned New Year's Day because she'd be horrified.
Yeah. No, don't bring that up.
No, not but it just segued into me losing my virginity.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what a way to... That's how my year started, and it was already going shit. Fuck. What was that? That was in January, so 2 months, a month and a half before we started this.
Yeah.
And we had how long did we have that Zoom portable microphone speaker? 8 months?
Yeah, maybe.
Man, we made that shit work. Now we've got these fucking crane arm microphones. What amazes me is these microphones are what, $8.
They're the cheapies, yeah.
But they do their job well.
Yeah. They're all right.
But the next step up is in terms of upgrading what we've got.
Mics are the next thing. Yeah, 100% microphones are what we need next.
Yeah.
There's 2 things. Microphones, and it'll be good to get a camera that's easy to set up and just start recording. So there's no fiddle fucking around with because Jen was like, well, why don't you always record them? And I was like, because I have to take my computer out there. And it's a PC, it's not a laptop.
It's a PC.
So I have to take the whole fucking tower out.
Yeah.
It takes 20, 30 minutes to set up and shit. I'm just like, oh, fucking...
So you know how we were having Comedy Hub drinks here in a couple of weeks?
Yes.
We'll be having it in here. I'm assuming, don't have it in your house.
No, it's going to be on the deck, and we're going to marquee to put up.
Yeah, so in between here, out the deck.
Yeah.
Don't do it in the living room that's...
No. It won't be inside.
I reckon we should fire up a potty that night.
You reckon?
Oh, fuck yeah. Especially at Katie Boyle after 7 or 8 wines.
Keep in mind I've got work the next day.
Next day?
Yeah, it's on a Sunday.
Why'd you make it a Sunday?
Because it's the only day we were free. We're literally we've got something every weekend. This is this every year. We've got like I wanted to go down and see. Me and Nathan have been trying to tee up fucking time to go see each other for ages.
That's really going to diminish the amount of people that's going to drink.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's to be honest, it was also strategic. Like I didn't want half the people here drunk.
There's not many drinkers amongst us
No.
at all.
So yeah, we did it on a Sunday. Yeah, because literally we've got something on like every day, every weekend.
Yeah,
Until the end of time, it feels like sometimes.
Man, so I rock up to your house. It's been a minute, and it's all fucking Christmas decorations everywhere because you love Christmas. You love Christmas. Yet, I didn't think that you would say this, but you hate Christmas carols coming from Father Christmas himself.
I'm not a fan of Christmas carols. I don't know why.
Didn't see that coming.
You know what it is? I'm not a fan of happy music. Like when I hear music and they're like, "My life is good, my friends are happy,
Everything is awesome."
everything," I'm just like, "Fuck you! The world is horrible."
I can't
Everything is
stand
bad.
the Mariah Carey.
All I Want for Christmas is you.
Because working at that fucking plaza,
Oh yeah,
they started that shit like early November, and you'd hear it like maybe 5 times a day, 6 times a day. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. While I was in retail, apart from a very brief time, I was always a manager, and I vetoed a lot of music for Christmas out. I was just like, they're like, "We need to make a Christmas list." I was like, "Cool, no Mariah Carey, no."
Yeah, what's on your bugaboo like all time no Christmas like song list?
Let me think.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
No, I don't mind that. I like the old stuff like Bing Crosby. I don't mind. Do you know, like that sort of era of like classic, not classical, classic
the
Christmas.
weather outside
Yeah, that
is
sort of stuff.
frightful.
The old, what do they call them?
And the fire is
Crooners.
so
You know, like the crooners out
delightful.
singing and shit.
You don't need
I hate the
to
"Do They Know It's
know
Christmas" at all.
the words.
You know that song? Do they know it's Christmas?
Oh, no.
I'm just like,
I'm-
no.
I'm down with
Do you know why?
Snoopy, though.
They're not fucking Christians. They have their own shit going on. Leave them alone. You don't have to fucking lay your shit on them. That's cultural appropriation, mother. Just let them have their celebrations, dick.
Let them do their thing.
They're like, "Oh, these poor Africans don't know it's Christmas." No, because they have fucking their own celebrations. Leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you want to spin a fucking dreidel and...
Yeah. It's like you don't have to colonize everyone. Christians. Not just Christians. I'm banging on them, but Christmas is a Christian holiday. That's the only reason.
It's kind of in the name. But it's all about food and family. Like, still holding out hope to come around here. That'll be cool.
On Christmas Day.
I'd love to. Like, Mum really loved that idea because after Dad passed away, like, we've just been lost.
Yeah.
Every year. It's weird. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we'll see what Christmas, and then there's New Year's. Like, be cool to have New Year's here. I want to like be with my daughter doing something.
Yeah, come over for New Year's.
Yeah,
We can put on some tunes.
Karen was like that. She's like, "Dad, let's be honest. Christmas, we're gonna be here because you know my brother and his family,
And that's cool.
which is cool. Like, we just kind of forgot that we were hosting them. Like,
totes. Yeah, do that.
And Karen was like, "Why don't we just do New Year's?" I'm like, "That'll be cool. I have to check. I can't just say yes. I see what Dylan that say." But
Yeah. The only thing we had planned for New Year's was to go to the square to see the fireworks. That's at 9:30 though.
Oh, it's not at midnight.
Well, I don't know if they're doing them at midnight or not, but they do a 9:30 countdown for kids, so they can go home to bed.
Oh, that's
So we're like, oh, we should go to that, and then we can see the fireworks and then come home.
Mm.
So maybe we do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Fire up a couple of snags in the barbie.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, a few patties and burger buns and shit.
We actually have fireworks at home. We could bring them round.
I hate fireworks.
So do I. That's why we haven't used them. It's one of the original boom boxes from Warehouse.
No, really? It's
Yeah.
got bottle rockets in it?
No, not that old school.
Oh, okay, damn. Because then I'll be like, fuck yeah,
When
let's
guy
do
flicks
it.
were fun back in the days, eh?
God, yeah.
And then a couple of kids lose an eye and a house burns down. All of a sudden, like, oh no.
Do you know what used to upset me? The reason I was like, no, I'm done with fireworks when animals started getting hurt. Because if kids get hurt, that's their own fucking fault. But, like, no cat ever deserved a firework put in their bum. You know, no dog
yeah,
ever
that's fucked
deserved
up.
that
Like,
sort of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
if you get hit
that's
by a
just mean.
stray like 10 shooter, you know, well, that dog
Bummer.
shouldn't have been standing there. But
Oh no, not even
actually
that.
shoving, like actually torturing animals.
That's wrong.
If you invited me around for like a New Year's party, had a barbecue, everything was going well, and then all of a sudden like, bro, look at this, and I'd turn around and you've got like a 10 shooter out of like Ruby like Max's like ass, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh no, I hate that shit. I hate. There's no reason to ever hurt animals. You know, unless they're chewing on your leg.
Yeah, because then you
It's a
can.
different story, but
Then you can give it a good punt.
yeah.
Get
We'll
some
sort it out.
distance.
Maybe we could do a before you jump New Year pod or something.
Before you jump. The weather outside.
But yeah, so what we'll do is I think we'll wrap this up, eh?
Yeah, I'm just
Going on,
stoked
sounds
about the new logo.
Yes, so the new logo, hopefully you're looking at it and you like it. If you don't say anything.
New logo.
Positive things only. Thank you. It was
Thank
a lot
you
of fucking
for.
work.
Oh no, we've still got a bit of the year to go. So why am I saying the thank yous? But,
Yeah. No, we still got a bit.
But strap in for 2023, man. Like
I think we should set. I think you know what we should do between now and the next time we record. We should come up with 2 or 3 goals we want to achieve for 2023 for this pod. Not just for this pod, but for our new. Do you want to use the name I originally came up with for the network?
for the network.
You know, like everything's going to fall under one umbrella, and that umbrella needs a name.
Was it that Gorilla?
Yeah.
I love that Gorilla Comedy.
Okay, cool.
I love that shit.
We'll chuck it all under that. Gorilla Comedy Presents.
Yeah, man. Fuck yes.
We could do live shows.
Yeah.
Gorilla Comedy Presents.
Yeah, and it's just like, your knuckles getting all like scraped and ashy because they're dragging on the ground when you're
Just
walking.
gorillas are amazing. Gorillas and elephants are my favourite animals.
Yeah, you like
I
like
wanna see
the
them
big.
duke it out one day.
I'm a lion myself.
Oh yeah, they're powerful animals.
Yeah, they're head of the king of the jungle. They fucking. But here's the thing, out in the safari, out in the
Yeah.
wherever the fuck you are, every animal is on edge because they are next. Like they could be like dinner for someone, except the lion. Look how peacefully they're sleeping. They're like, ain't no one gonna fuck with me.
But that's the same as like you go into the Congo,
Oh,
and they're
the
just
Congo.
like, I have no worries. Why? Because I can fuck everything up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same as elephants. Elephants just walk around, the African elephants especially, and they're just like, what'd you say, motherfucker? Come here and say
I
that.
sat on an elephant in Thailand.
Did you?
Yeah. But it was malnourished. I thought it was going to crumble.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Poor
enjoy
thing.
it. But, it cost me $2 on a photo. But
Did you get a blowjob while you're up there? Sounds like you got them everywhere.
you can get a blowy everywhere. Even a BK. Double whopper and a blowjob, please.
How about you give me a whopper and I'll give you a whopper?
Before you jump, ask exactly what you're offering at the restaurant before you sit down and dine.
Oh, I've got another one too.
Yeah.
Before you jump, hang some Christmas lights. It's amazing what it does for you.
Hang some Christmas lights.
Doesn't even have to be outside. Just chuck them on the mantle, chuck them wherever. But if you're feeling a bit grinchy about Christmas, go out to the warehouse, $6.99, buy yourself a few LED Christmas lights. Chuck them on your mantelpiece or whatever, around your bed. Plug them in. You'll feel better. There's something about that twinkly light that makes you happy.
And I'm determined to get a Christmas tree, get a working train to go around in circles around the base of the Christmas tree.
Oh, I've always wanted one of those.
Just because.
Because I like trades.
But then again, I like shoes and gambling too, so I'll probably use the money for that.
Apparently hookers and blowjobs.
Hookers and blowjobs?
Aren't they one and the same?
I don't know.
No, I guess not necessarily. I shouldn't judge.
Yeah. So before you jump, get in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, try it out.
And if you're not getting a blowjob with your pads on, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. Seriously.
Should have tried to step up this shit,
Yeah,
man.
step up the time. Like, the finger looking good for a reason, baby. Spicy.